Hey, good afternoon, guys. I apologize for the wind. It's a really windy day today, and I plan on doing some more rattle can painting on this 1978 Chevy C10 truck that goes by the name of Billy James. So, before I get into all this and things I'd like to talk about with you, I want to ask you again to please, if you want to do me a big favor and do a good deed for today, please go to Jonboy's Pro Wash on YouTube. That's how you spell it, Jonboy's Pro Wash. I've known him for years, and him and his wife are good people. They're good folks, and they're making these t-shirts, believe it or not, with my YouTube name on it, Primered is Best, with a C10 truck, square body, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This is my shirt. It says Jimmy on the other side, but instead of me flipping it back and forth, I'll just show you. This is Mrs. PIB's, my wife's shirt, and I'm just showing you the different colors. This is kind of I guess I'll call it a darker gray than this one. Of course, you can get it in black. Primered is Best, and it's a really, really cool shirt. These folks they're doing these shirts and selling them, and my wife, if you watch the video, in the description she'll put how much they are. And guys, they are gonna ship only in the 48 states, the Continental U.S. Because they have priced the shirts for shipping in the Continental U.S. So shipping can be quite expensive. I think, now, as I said before, don't quote me on this, just please read the description, and my wife will also tell you how to get a hold of them if you're interested in a shirt. They're really good quality shirts, and I mean, it's not something you know, there's no holes, or they're top quality shirts is what I'm trying to say. Instead of some of the stuff I used to buy, kind of rejects or something might have a hole here or there, which doesn't bother me. But these are really good shirts. In the description, my wife explained or put down how much the shirts are, what sizes, how much it is, and that will include shipping to you. So if you think you might be interested in one or two, or want to get some for your children, or a family member that's got maybe you're not into square bodies, but somebody in your family is, it'd make a nice gift. So also, I want to tell you this again, in case you're new to the channel, I'm not getting a penny out of this. I don't want any money. These folks are doing this on their own. They all have jobs, and they're doing this on their own time. And I got to say, I appreciate them. I'm blessed with some good friends, aren't I? Anyway, we're trying to make this just as cheap, the purchase price as cheap as we can make it. And I said, I don't want anything. I said, if you can just get my name out there, I would appreciate it. Primered is Best. That's what you're watching now. And sometimes, people say PIB. Well, yeah. PIB, Primered is Best. So if you're interested in the shirt, please read the description. And I think, like I said, don't quote me on this, but I think that the most one shirt is, I think it was a double X. I think it was $28, and that's shipped to your door. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, we went in Walmart yesterday, and, a lot of their clearance stuff, clearance shirts, or it was yesterday, some of the clearance shirts were almost as much as what we're asking, or what they're asking for this. So, I mean, I'm just tickled to death. And let me say this. If you're interested in one, some people have said they'd like to have the square body in the front of the shirt. If that's what you want, contact them, Jonboy's Pro Wash, and, just mention that you'd like to have the square body on the front. They don't have round headlight yet, just a square headlight. So, I mean, it's just, sorry for the wind, guys. It's windy today. And they don't have round headlight. If this takes off where several people want it, I mean, I'm sure they will probably, at some point, maybe do round headlight instead of square. But, I mean, I'm just tickled to have this. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm flattered. I can't believe I have such good friends. And like I said, they have full-time jobs themselves. So, oh, be sure to check out Jonboy's Pro Wash. He has some interesting videos on YouTube. Pressure washing, yard work, yard advice, how to get started in business. This guy is really talented, and his wife is too. So, like I said, they're good folks. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything to do with them. And if you would do me the biggest favor, if you want to do a good deed for today, please subscribe to their channel. They're so close to being able to get commercials. They got commercials on there. YouTube is putting commercials on there, but they're not getting paid for it. That you have to have 1,000 subscribers. They're really close to having 1,000 subscribers, and if you would please subscribe and help them out so they can start getting commercials. Speaking for myself, you're not going to get rich on YouTube. Or speaking for myself, I mean, we have a small channel too, so I'm just trying to. That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Help your friends, help your family. You know, achieve a goal. Maybe they've been wanting for a long time, and I know Jonboy has been trying to get enough subscribers for a long time. The hours are there. You have to have 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. He's had the hours a long time ago. It's just the subscribers. Anyway, do me a favor. Please subscribe to their channel. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. God bless you. Okay, let's talk about this 78 Chevy C, Billy James. Talk about Billy James. In the last video, I'm trying to remember, this has been a couple days. We've had rain and we got wind. It's hard to paint. Rattle Can Paint in the wind. Look at that stupid yellow jacket. Anyway, as I told you before, get out of here. Get. I'm really disappointed in this Krylon. It won't lay down. I've got a couple of runs that I don't get with Rust-Oleum. I don't know if they've added water to it. I don't think I'll ever buy Krylon again. If I do, it's because I'm desperate. But Krylon used to be my favorite. I don't know what they've done. Even when I painted Left Turn Bill, I was using Krylon, if I remember correctly, and it's the same color, the same color, but the batch was mixed up or something. Left Turn Bill has a different colored fender and hood than the rest of the truck. I can't figure it out. I don't think I'll use this stuff again. So I'm sticking to Rust-Oleum, and as you can see, they're just about the same color. I don't know if you can tell by the shade or not, because I'm under these trees, but they're just about the same color. So I'm going with it. Besides that, when I scuff it up and put patina on it, I don't think you're going to notice it. I won't. I mean, I'm going to be, when I come up to stuff like this right here, that I'm going to be pointing out with some brown paint. Remember, I've got brown paint under this white, brown and black paint that I'm going to be scuffing up, and I can't hardly wait to get started on it. Stuff like this. I love that. I love stuff like that. Anyway, here's where I'm at. Well, I got these two creases too. I'm going to think I'll pronounce that a little bit too. I don't want to, it's a patina truck. I don't want a perfect truck. This is what I'm talking about, the brown and black. I got to finish doing this, painting it white, and from the door up on the bed, I've already done the top, the fenders, the hood, the bed. I've done the bed the other day, and I'm going to scuff it up and make it look. Okay, here's the deal. In case you're new to the channel, you're probably thinking, well, it was already white. Yeah, it was already white, the truck was, but it was different shades of white, and I'm trying to make it all one color white where it looks like it's the original paint on the truck. It was already white, I know that. The Lord blessed me with white parts, white bed. This truck's been pieced together, the bed, the doors, the fender. I know I've said that a bunch. And if you're interested in it, you can go back on my older videos and you can see this truck. Yeah, you can see this truck when it was on a trailer being hauled off. So, yeah, got a lot to do, and talking's not going to help very much. So I'm going to get busy and try to catch moments like this right here where the wind is not as strong. So I'll get back with you in a few minutes, okay? Hang in there. Okay guys, I'm just going to show you real quick what I've got done. I've got the door painted. I've got some overspray. I know that. Even when I tape up, I get overspray. Taping windows and stuff, I still get overspray, but that'll come off real easy. I've got the door done. I'm working my way down through here, and hopefully I'll get the bed done here in just a few minutes. I was just going to show you what it looks like and all the imperfections. I don't know if you can see them or not. I'm going to bring that out with some brown paint with a paper cup and Q-tip. And anyway, the reason I'm stopping this right now is because Mrs. PIB has made potato soup. So I'm going to get in here and get me a bowl of it. And, you know, that should, that should make me sleepy. But no, I'm going to get back to work here in just a minute. Hang right in there, okay? Well, guys, I made it back from eating. My wife, as I said, I think I mentioned my wife was making potato soup. She done something a little bit different this time. If you're a cook, anyway, I'm not a cook. I can make sandwiches. And when I was single, living with my son, that's basically what I made for myself. So, I mean, I'd take him out to eat somewhere, you know, a decent meal. But as for me, peanut butter and jelly all week long. God, I can't cook. I remember I asked somebody, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I remember I asked somebody, how do you make macaroni and cheese? I know that sounds crazy, but honestly, I'm just not a cook. So, getting back on this truck here, I took some of the tape off the wheel well moldings on this side and put it around through here. I'm going to get some overspray here and there. I know that. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. Oh, what did I do with it? Anyway, I've got to take these taillights out. That's the reason I went in the house, and I think I left my tools in there like something crazy. So I'm going to take these taillights out. They are new, and I don't want to get paint all over them, so I'm going to take them out, then I'll continue painting. I told my wife if I can just get this all white, I'll be pretty happy. You know, take all the tape off and stuff, and then I can get started sanding it and cleaning up some of the overspray here and there, this, that, and other. So a lot of times, I'm going to tell you this, guys. I know I mentioned when I first started painting this truck, I was going to paint it red and white. That was my full intentions. I'm not trying to mislead anybody, but that paint that we found, that was the most, we got wanted as many cans as we could get. So normally on a truck that I've painted before, I've done this lots of times, it takes like 14 or 15 cans of paint. Sometimes, you know, give or take, might be 16, 17, whatever, to rattle can a whole truck. Depends on, you know, how good the paint is. Like I said, I don't think I'll be buying Krylon anymore. I think I'll stick with Rust-Oleum. But anyway, we got tried to find as many red as we could. Well, that red just kind of turned out looking pink when I sprayed it on the truck. Somebody mentioned, you know, I could paint the whole truck gray or black, and the red would look okay. But guys, I tell you, spray paint's high, and you know, my window of opportunity here in East Tennessee, it's fixing to be October. I don't know when you're seeing this video, but I mean, it's fixing to turn October here in just a day or two. And, you know, my window of opportunity of even doing any of this kind of stuff is closing really quick. So, and I do everything outside. So that's what my channel is. You can do the same, you can make the same kind of mess I'm making by yourself, just like I'm doing. But no, my plan is I'm going to paint the whole truck white, one solid color white. It'll be all the same shade of white, excuse me. And I'm going to scuff it down just like I was fixing to put Penetrol on it. But I'm not going to put Penetrol on it unless y'all later on in the videos as we progress on this truck, Billy James, if y'all think the white it just looks good all white. Sorry for the wind. It's picking up again. It is 66 degrees out here, and had frost this morning. But Anyway, if I don't put penetrol on it, you know, when it gets warmer weather, I can always, you know, put the red then. So that's a possibility if we can find enough red. Like I said, we went yesterday and tried to find some more red just to make sure before I'd done all this, and there's just not any to be had. And little things that, like I was telling my wife, little things that used to be common, just go to the store and go get it. It's not common anymore. And you know, I don't want to be doom and gloom, but I think we're going to kind of like be in for some hard times. And you know, with supply chains and inflation and all that. And I'm not getting into all that. There's plenty of YouTube videos that talk about that stuff. And I'm just sticking with stuff that maybe will put a smile on your face, joy in your heart, talk about the Lord and what a beautiful day it is, and giving me the opportunity to do this. So anyway, that's maybe next spring, if weather permitting. I mean, I don't know how many more nice days we're going to have like this, but you know, maybe I can paint it two-tone red. That was my whole goal. I think it'd really pop, but I just have to wait and see what we can do. Anyway, and I want to mention again, sometimes the comments are much more interesting than the videos. So anyway, be sure to check out the comments. If you don't mind, make a comment. Okay, I got to get busy. See y'all in a bit. Just thought I'd show you what I got done. And I want to brag on this Rust-Oleum. I done all this. Well, yeah, all this, and took my taillights out, done around them, and I'm fixing to do the tailgate, and I've only used one can. Had I been using Krylon, it would have been 3 or 4 cans. I don't know what, I know y'all's tired of me talking about Krylon, but I tell you what, it's just, I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'm glad I got this stuff, and I've used it for a base, and you know, been spraying Krylon, so hopefully it'll all turn out. I was just sitting here looking at this truck and painting, and I thought, I'm getting real close to my favorite part of doing this kind of stuff, and that's putting patina on, you know, sanding it off and letting some of the black and brown come through here and there just randomly, and you know, highlighting scratches and stuff. And I got to get that fixed. I don't know why, when it was at Gas X Chop Shop with Tim Dixon, I don't know why I did not ask him to fix that. I don't know. Sometimes I go blank. But all these little scratches and stuff, I didn't cover them real good because I'm wanting to bring them out like it's the original paint on the truck. And a few more here. When I sand it off, if you're just hanging there with me, maybe subscribe to the channel, I think you might, at least I'm hoping that you'll be like me, pleasantly surprised when we get done with it, sanding it and stuff like that, and making it look more authentic, I'll say. And I thought I'd take this moment to show you I'm on my second can for today for Rust-Oleum. I got to do this and here, door jambs, and I still got a lot to do. But the news, I got my little radio out here that I listen to. I listen to oldies but goodies, and you know, they're all the time just bad news. I don't understand it, guys. When I was growing up, if I'd done something wrong, besides getting my rear end tore up, I had to go apologize or whatever too. And nowadays, if kids or even grown-ups do something wrong, I mean, it's always someone else's fault. It's not my fault, it's someone else's. Nobody takes responsibility for anything anymore. Have you noticed that? And once again, I didn't mean to get started off on that, so I got to turn the radio down when it comes to news. Thought I'd shoot this little bit of a video, and we'll just kind of go from there. And anyway, I think when I get this done, I got to do, like I said, down here under the tailgate and door jambs and around the hood and stuff. And I think I'll, for the most part, I mean, other than something maybe I mess up or something, I think I'll be done spray painting. Thank God for that. I don't mind spray painting, but it's just the wrong time of year where the wind's blowing and it takes a while for it to warm up outside, and you know, the days are getting shorter, nights are getting longer. So anyway, I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I can't wait to start putting patina on, and like I said, I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel, and we'll have, you know, lots of fun sanding and making our own patina style on this old truck. I think it might turn out pretty good. And like I said, even somebody else I think agreed with me. I think I'm going to maybe lower this truck a little bit more. It's at a good height now. It runs and drives great, but I just like for it to be just a little bit lower. I still have not got the front end aligned on it. So, you know, this would be a good time to lower it down, you know, maybe an inch or two. It looked pretty good, I think. So give me your thoughts on that. It's, like I said, it's at a good height now, but I just think with a little bit of a rake and, you know, lower it down just a little bit more. All this stuff on this truck is underneath, you know, is pretty much brand new. I mean, all the steering components, new brakes, brake lines, new exhaust, and all this stuff was done at Gas Axe Chop Shop in 10 Mile, Tennessee with Mr. Tim Dixon. You can find him on Facebook. Gas Axe Chop Shop. Axe is spelled A-X-E. Everybody that's been a subscriber to my channel knows the drill and knows what I'm fixing to say. Don't forget to check out my buddy GM Tim 38 on YouTube. His name is Brian, and him and his dad has put the motor and transmission in this truck, and boy, it's a dandy. It's a good little old motor. I hadn't started this truck in a couple, 2 or 3 days, and I mean, it just started right up. It's a good running old truck, but I'm getting pretty low on gas, so when I get all this stuff done, I need to go get some gas. Okay, I'm gonna hush. See y'all in a little bit. Guys, I don't mean to waste your time or mine, but I sprayed up through here. Can you see how much brighter it is than the paint right here? I'm trying to show it at an angle, maybe you can see it, but this paint I'm painting is brighter, you know, a brighter white, and I think it'll look pretty good on this truck. I mean, something brighter, a brighter white, it might make the truck look a little bit cleaner. And hey, I'm just going to show you this. I thought, well, this is probably the one and only time I'm going to get to show you the difference in the paint that was on the truck to begin with and what this is. So, and like I said, I'm going to scuff it down a step, but I'm just saying it's a different shade of white. And if I don't make a video of this now, you know, it'll be all gone. So hopefully you can see that. I just kind of spritzed it on there. I got to go back over it, so that, you know, maybe that will explain why I'm painting it all one color of white. So anyway, there you go. Well, guys, it's been many hours later, and I think I finally got the truck done painting. Let me show you what I done. Well, just real quick, I blacked this just with flat black. Went around the edges here on the hood and around through here. Remember, I don't want it to look good. I got to get a leaf blower and get all this steel wool off, but I took this off, this screen, flat blacked it. Got me some window cleaner and some 0000 real fine steel wool. Cleaned my glass from some of the overspray. I mean, I didn't do a good job because I'm in a hurry. I got some company coming, so I was kind of in a hurry. So got that. Let's see. Spider. Got the say hey. Got the door jams best I could. Well, not the best I could. What I thought kind of matched the truck. Then I'm going to have to take these off, or I'm going to have to take this rubber off because it's got some white up here, and I'm going to take that off on another day and shoot it flat black. And see, I painted down here. You might see all these runs. These were here before I even started. So this door has either been painted white before or it's been a different color. I don't know. This door is off of a junk parted out truck that we got in another county. The door, the fenders, And at the time, I know I've told y'all this before, I was wanting to buy the other door for the driver's side too, but I couldn't afford it. And by the time I went back a day or two later with the money to get the door, somebody had already bought it. So I got out of luck. But I did get this door because I needed this one. Like I said, I still got a lot of cleaning up to do on the truck. And I took all the tape off. I have put my tail lights back in. And just kind of, you know, went over the bumpers and stuff just real quick with some steel wool and some window cleaner just to get some of the overspray off. I'm trying to get myself in a position so I can do some patina on the truck. Had my neighbor, I talked to him for just a minute. He just came home from work and he said, Jimmy, how in the world are you painting with all this wind? We've had some branches fall. I've been picking up branches and out of the trees. I mean, they just been falling, and it's been a really windy day, but I was kind of bound and determined that I was wanting to get this painting done because it's something that I'm dreading. And like I said, the days are getting shorter, nights are getting longer, and temperatures dropping, and it takes longer during the day here in East Tennessee for it to warm up enough to paint. So like I said, we had a little bit of a frost last night, so I think we're going to have another one tonight. I think it's supposed to be even colder. But I got to clean up all this trim. I got some white on it. I know I was in a hurry trying to get done, and I'll clean all that up, and Mrs. PIB will put some black through here like she normally does. We both kind of have our own little thing.
I have that so I can lift the seat. Please. Is there a thingamajig?
Hang on. Okay, Mrs. PIB was wanting me to put the seat back, but this seat doesn't go forward. So, but the seat's in pretty nice shape, but she's looking for some fabric, maybe behind the seat. I think that's vinyl. Feels like vinyl back there.
No, it is. But down here, there's where I can cut a piece of that and patch this.
Okay, she's wanting to patch that a little bit better. Let me show you what she done just the other day. It doesn't look terrible. It looks better than what it did.
Here, I'll stand in this.
Get out of the She done this right here. I think she done a good job. I mean, it was just kind of, you could see the foam, but she's been trying to patch it with some, what kind of string is that again?
Oh, it was.
It's kind of
transparent.
transparent. Yeah, I couldn't think of that word. Transparent tape. So, anyway, this is it, and she's still worried about that seat. I'm sure she'll come up with another plan. But, like I said, we got some company coming over, and I need to kind of wrap it up here. It's getting late in the day, and I'm kind of anxious in a way to eat some more of that potato soup. It's really, really good. And I didn't want to eat too much of it at lunch because I knew I'd start feeling sluggish. So, yeah, I got to do some. Oh yeah, I done this here too. I'm going to do something with this speaker. I got a little white on here. I really don't care because I don't even have a radio, so I'm not really concerned about a speaker in the door. I think maybe Billy James, the guy that used to own this truck, done this. I'm not for sure, but I wish they hadn't have done that. Like I said, that door's off of another truck. But it's all good. It looks all one shade of white, and I got to scuff it up now. It's starting to get, for me, I'm weird, but it's starting to get fun for me in order for me to put patina on it and make it look like it's the original paint. I just kind of scuffed the windshield up a little bit. I had my little stool and was standing up there and just real quick, just real lightly. So, yeah, it's been a windy day, and it's been a struggle just to get paint to lay down halfway decent, but I think I've done okay considering. I'm telling you what, this is a really windy day. It's kind of calming down a little bit, but not a whole lot. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for watching, and I hope I didn't disappoint y'all by not going red and white. Oh my goodness. I still might go red and white. Let's just see what happens when we kind of scuff it up a little bit and see what it looks like. And you know, I can always do that. later on. It's just, I'm the kind of guy, I like to get stuff done. If I got something that I'm dreading doing, then I like to go ahead and get it done and get it out of my way and move on to something that I do enjoy doing, which is, you know, kind of sanding and, you know, making it look the best I can on my budget. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's probably not a whole lot, and I started to show you more things in the video that I was doing, but I realize I talk a lot, and I've always had that problem. Even in school, I talk a lot. So I used to get in trouble for that quite a bit, especially when I got home. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and you're watching Primer at His Best. I'm on if you'd subscribe, I'd appreciate it, on my YouTube channel, Primer at His Best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and Primer at His Best, Facebook, Primer at His Best, Instagram, and I want to remind you again, if you don't mind listening to me for just one more minute or two, if you have an old car or an old truck that you would like for me to put on my YouTube channel, Primer at His Best, I would be more than happy to do so. My wife and I are getting the biggest kick out of this, and my subscribers are too. I'll get it out in just a minute. I guess you can tell I'm getting tired. But yeah, if you'd like to send me a video of your old car or truck, it doesn't matter what condition, if you just traded for it, or you just found it in the woods or in a field, or you've been working on it for 2 years and this is as far as you got, I understand all that. Everybody else does too. We all have lives that we have to, you know, things in our lives going on. But shoot me a video, 2 or 3 minutes long, and if it needs to be longer, just kind of cut it off at 2 or 3 minutes and shoot some more. My wife is capable of making it one video, putting them together. I don't know how, but she does. We kind of work as a team on everything that we do. So yeah, it'd be great to see what kind of project you're working on with an old car or an old truck. That'd be really interesting. My wife and I enjoyed watching it, and other YouTubers do as well. So also, I want to remind you again, just in case you're new to the channel, that if you're looking for an old car part or an old truck part, or you're looking for an old car part, or trying to sell an old car part that you no longer need, shoot me up. When I say shoot, I mean make a video. Make a video of what you're looking for or what you're trying to sell with, you know, like a phone number or something where somebody can get a hold of you. And, you know, maybe I can help you sell it, or even find the part that you're looking for. You know, say like you're working on, using this for an example, say like you're working on a 57 Mercury car. Well, car, yeah. 57 Mercury car, Monterey, and you're needing headlight bezels or tail lights or something for it. Make a video saying what you're needing it for, and, you know, maybe have a picture with it if you want to, just to be helpful. And some way that somebody can get, you know, contact you, you know, say this is my phone number. If you have something like that, you know, give me a holler. And, you know, I'll try to help you that way. Or you've got 57 Mercury tail light bezels or headlight bezels that you're trying to sell. You know, I'm trying to name off stuff in my eyes that might be kind of hard to find. Or Packard tail lights, for example. Anyway, stuff that might be kind of hard to find. If you want to make a video, I'll be happy to put it on my YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. Not a thing. Just make a video. I'll stick it up there. And everybody in the whole world, I have YouTube subscribers from Hawaii, Australia, Finland, Switzerland. It's really interesting to see where some of these people are from that are actually watching the videos. You know, YouTube, you can watch it all over the world. So, I mean, maybe we can help one another. I mean, if we're messing with old cars and old trucks, we're really all one big family, right? Or that's the way I look at it. And we're supposed to help one another. So, to me, that's the right thing to do. So, if you'd like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Don't forget about, one more time, don't forget about the t-shirts. If you're interested in some, Jonboy's Pro Wash on YouTube. Even if you don't want a t-shirt, if you would, please just go to his channel and subscribe to it. Would you please? I'd appreciate it. If you'd leave a comment and say, hey, I heard about you from Primer to Best. That is me. I'm Jimmy. Primer to Best. I sure would appreciate it. It would make me feel good and make my friend feel good. And I know he would certainly appreciate it. He's a real nice guy, and if you leave a comment, he will comment back to you and thank you, because he's that kind of guy. Him and his wife both are real good people. Hope y'all's having a blessed day. I didn't mean to make the video so long, but if I don't do this and if I don't show what I'm doing in a couple of months, I'll forget what I did do. Get out. Stupid yellow jacket after me. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. God bless y'all. I hope the Lord is watching over you as he's been watching over us. And I thank you so much for watching. God bless y'all. Catch you in the next one. And we'll see what else we can get done on this old truck, Billy James. God bless you. See you later.